Billy Slater has sent a scare through Queensland by stating he won't be signing another contract to coach the Maroons. Instead, he'll only agree to a handshake deal. And Slater's now made a couple of bold selection calls for next week's Origin decider at Suncorp Stadium.
An unexpected arrival in Maroons camp, joining Broncos teammate Reece Walsh, who looked more like an NFL referee today. Patrick Carrigan cleared for touchdown in the Origin decider, despite only just recovering from ankle surgery.
Got a pretty good medical staff at Bronx, so excited for the opportunity.
Billy Slater selecting Carrigan, even though he hasn't played in a month.
He just checked where I was at, and I've ticked off a few tests and that, so yeah, excited to go.
Anyone that knows Pat Carrigan knows that he leaves no stone unturned in his preparation, whether he's injured or not. Jeremiah
Nanai also returns for the Maroons, demanding selection with his standout performance in the Cowboys' win over the Panthers.
I wasn't too sure I was going to play this last game, but now I'm here now, and I'm very blessed and grateful that I had to work hard to get this jersey again.
The Maroons surprisingly naming their 20-man squad in alphabetical order. Nanai and Carrigan expected to come off the bench, with Raiders forward Corey Horsburgh 20th man.
Be good to see Big Red. He's a great character. He's a good fella, and he's earned his opportunity to get back into this squad.
Lindsay Collins missing out after being concussed against the Broncos, while Game 2 debutant Kuli Kefu-Finu Fuiaki has been dropped.
They're tough calls, they're tough conversations. I think Cooley's developed so much over the last 18 months, and that had earned him an Origin jersey, and he'd really earned that. I still think there's some growth in his game, and we have those conversations.
Billy Slater's Origin coaching future is clouded, linked to the Storm as a potential replacement for Craig Bellamy. Slater is uncontracted beyond next week's decider.
Is this your last game in charge? Where's your future like?
Yeah, no, I don't think so, but I don't know. I won't be signing another contract. This is not a contract job for me. I really enjoy helping this group of men go and inspire our people of Queensland, and when that changes, my position will change, or if someone in the QRL think that there's another person better for the job, well, I'm all for that as well.
Now, it will be a delayed start to training here in Maroons camp up on the Sunshine Coast, but for very good reason. The team will travel to Rockhampton tomorrow, the hometown of Queensland captain Cameron Munster, for the Maroons annual Fan Day, a chance for thousands of adoring fans to mingle with their State of Origin heroes ahead of the Suncorp Stadium Series decider. The Maroons will attend that Fan Day before returning to camp here on the Sunshine Coast to begin plotting plans to beat the Blues in Game 3. New South Wales making wholesale changes, 6 to be in fact to their side, as they look to bounce back from a really disappointing Game 2 in the State of Origin series.
Back in the furnace of the Origin cauldron, Laurie Daly adamant he and his Blues will handle the heat.
We're confident that this will be the team that'll get the job done.
The coach making 6 changes for the series decider, axing the state's player of the series last year, Brian To'o, for debutant Jack Bostock, while recalling Stephen Crichton, Liam Martin, Blake Brayley, Bradman Best and Hamoli Olakau'atu.
They're the sort of tough decisions that you have to make.
The Sea Eagle saying this series has been a roller coaster after he was dropped for Game 2.
It's been pretty hard, something I had to look in the mirror, and if I'm just going to get to my show, or just sort of rise to the occasion, and feel like I've sort of done that the last couple of weeks.
The only decision that went unexplained, Daly's future.
Got my head on the next 10 days.
The coach conceding the criticism he's faced has hurt.
I'll touch on some of the comments and commentary around that after Game 3, but to have support is great, because everyone needs it.
The enormity of the challenge facing the Blues is laid bare by history. New South Wales has only won 3 of the 14 deciders north of the border: 2024, 2005 and 1994. A game Laurie Daly started.
You're going to have to dig deep. They don't give you everything up there or anything for free, but the reward at the end of the day is something that you never forget. I know I played 23 Origins. There's some you remember more than others, and that's one.
Sam Jordan, 9 News.
The Broncos have handed back some prized silverware, returning the NRLW trophy for the competition's season launch at Sydney Harbour. Brisbane tipped to be a dominant force again this year, having won 4 of the 8 NRLW premierships that have been contested.
Oh yeah, it's got to get tougher and tougher because every team's sort of coming for us. So we've got to try and find that little bit of 1% above everyone else. So yeah, we just keep working and working. We're still getting PBs and stuff, so it's definitely working.
The Broncos' title defence begins on Saturday, hosting the Cowboys at Suncorp Stadium.
Jack Bostock was never considered a representative player growing up, but now he'll wear a Blues jersey in the most intimidating atmosphere imaginable. Bostock replaces stalwart Brian To'o in the Suncorp Stadium decider.
They don't get more fresh-faced than the Blues Jack in the Box, the surprise selection ready for the game's biggest moment.
What about the challenge of making your debut in a decider in Queensland? It doesn't get much bigger or harder.
Oh yeah, 100%. This is what you dream about when you're a kid, so I'm stoked.
Not nervous?
Oh, there'll be nerves like there always is for footy games, but yeah, they're normal and so keen.
And there's a fire inside him.
What is your origin memory growing up?
A lot of losses, watching, obviously watched through that 8-year period where Queensland had a good run there, and then I was also at the game where the Blues broke the drought. Yeah, I was at the game with my old man, we were watching, so it was a pretty cool experience.
The irony of Bostock's rise to this level, he couldn't crack it in his local representative sides.
I only really started playing rep footy like at 19, so yeah, throughout I didn't really play any rep footy, and then yeah, once 19 hit, I started playing SG ball at the Steelers and moved my way up to the Dolphins, and then yeah, I've been there ever since.
Why do you think people didn't pick you up?
I was pretty bad, to be honest. No, I was just too small, really. I hadn't hit puberty till I was about 17 or 18, so I was just, it was boys playing against men.
Despite being overlooked by the red and white, he hopes to follow in the footsteps of a couple of Dragon stars, the Morris twins, Brett and Josh.
We liked the Morris boys when they played for the Blues. Obviously, they were from Kiama, and I'm from Shell Harbour, not too far down the road. So, yeah, they were a few origin heroes of mine when I was growing up.
Bostock comes into the team at the expense of a Blues legend.
In Brian To'o's place, a legend as well. Probably difficult in some ways for you.
Yeah, I obviously got to meet Bizza in the last camp and took a bit away from his game.
To'o was known for his bizarre pre-game meals, and Bostock is making his mark as a cook on social media. He's the shirtless chef.
Really locked in on my cooking and sort of started enjoying filming, and then mates G'd me up to post it one day, and then I posted it, and yeah, haven't looked back, still been posting it. Still get bagged out by all the boys, but yeah, I love it.
What's your specialty?
When the boys are coming over from footy, it's always a steak. They always love steak, and yeah, probably some sort of pasta as well. I love pasta.
Doesn't sound too fancy. You're not some sort of extraordinary chef, are you?
Nah, not extraordinary chef. Just got all the basics. Can't be too good.
Danny Weidler, 9 News.
Amid all the talk of Laurie Daly's coaching future, Billy Slater quietly dropped a bombshell about his today, revealing he won't sign another contract with the Maroons. The Queensland legend will only make a handshake agreement, opening the door for him to pursue other coaching roles.
A smiling Billy Slater ready to discuss his origin future.
I don't have any secrets.
Armed with an answer Maroons fans won't want to hear. The off-contract coach revealing he would only return on a handshake deal.
I won't be signing another contract. This is not a contract job for me. Yeah, I really enjoy helping this group of men go and inspire our people of Queensland, and when that changes, my position will change.
That bombshell allowing Slater to walk away if a head coaching opportunity arises. For now, his only concern is retaining the shield at home.
The venue means a lot to us. It means a lot to Queenslanders.
The return of Broncos enforcer Pat Carrigan from injury will help, one of 3 changes to his winning Game 2 side.
It's not just going to happen for us in 9 days' time. We can't just turn up and expect the continuity of the team and being familiar with the number on your back, and it's not just going to happen for you.
The NRLW captains were up close with a piece of silverware in Sydney today, which experts say is the Roosters to lose.
I love it. I feel like having the pressure, if you don't have pressure, then what's the point of playing, to be honest?
Among the challengers, defending premiers Brisbane, who've added Blues halfback Jessie Southwell to their already stacked spine.
Even as a forward pack, she gives us so much freedom and directs us around the park really well, so it's really exciting to have her in the group.
Nicole Dunn, 9 News.